Connected. User entered
1,500 for that one. And then that penalty zone right before the turn point is ground to 4,000 feet, because of course we have to mix feet and meters. And then that last penalty zone on the last leg is ground to 3,500 feet.
Okay, I don't remember seeing those ranges, but okay.
Are you?
Oh, Andreas, you're in.
No, I'm getting ready to go in, so I'm not there right now, but I'll check it out. Thanks a lot, John.
Yeah, you have to move the mouse. You have to move the mouse over the zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi,
Good
Tim.
morning.
Hi,
Good
Gerd.
afternoon.
Hey, Rich. Hi, Tim.
Right.
Hi guys, server's up.
Hi, Rob. Yeah.
I can't see the
Hi,
server
Tim,
on the
hi.
server list. Does he got a new name?
Hey, Andy. Say again?
Has the server new name on the server list?
I use the IP.
Now I see it. Yep, it's up. Yep.
You know, it comes up for it. It takes a minute for it to show up in the server list. I'm using that.
Yep. It's up now.
Well,
Early bird, so the switched saved IP address.
With all these zones these days, I don't think anybody has a choice. I think LX is the only one.
User entered your channel.
I'm functional on the LX now. I didn't really have a choice.
So standard PDA have no zones?
It tells you, it gives you a warning when you get close to it, but it's just not enough. You need the the more accuracy or the more warnings of the LX.
Okay.
You can see them, but you don't really know. It's tough to figure out the altitude lots of times, especially if it's AGL, especially.
Yeah, now it's the feet thing. Huh? We have to calculation now in feet.
Yeah, I have on my LX meter and feet, both.
Ah, nice. I choose your one today. And also minimal high at the final at 400 meters. So it's 175 over ground. Don't forget.
Where is that?
It's 170.
Yeah. 400 minimum.
The first one?
No, the final finish.
Oh, okay, yeah, 400. Yeah.
Always the finish. Don't miss that.
The weather soon one is moving and moving.
Yeah, basically, I think I looked at it, it'll be around the finish area around 2:30. So basically,
finish early.
Be sure you're on final glide by then, because you won't be getting any more lift.
We had water today.
Yeah, full water.
And also speed limit at start, huh?
Yeah.
Slot request timeout detected. What? It kicked me from the server. Ah, jeez. And maximum number of players now. This.
Keep trying. There's only 23 on the classification.
No, that it's full. It's because it's so many people are in the lobby. Yeah, the server is now filling up.
I understand that. That's why I said keep trying.
Well, I'll just switch to the second server.
Yeah, but I think they could easily switch to 60 planes and do an air start.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Tim, I was
When
flying with 90 people on the DGD from week, and it was terrible.
Oh, why?
With 90. Flarm.
Too much.
Yeah, that's true. But in
full-time
Condor 2, I hosted a Euro battle with my own computer, 120 people, no problem.
Okay, so I have my mouse over the penalties or air zone here. It says like 4,000 feet MSL, and then like CTR.
No, it says AGL to 4,000 feet. The other stuff is just the name of the actual flight zone.
Okay, so it has to be 4,000 feet above it to get through.
Yeah, above 4,000 feet.
0 to 4,000.
You must be over 4,000.
Right.
You just better go around it.
But it's only 10 points.
Yep.
I think you
So-
you lose more than 10 speed points if you go around it.
Yep.
Okay, so if I just go through it, 10 points is the maximum I'm going to get.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we get like 20. So everybody's going to have like 20 points.
Yeah, yeah.
As long as you don't go in and out.
Okay. So once you're in it, just stay in it. So once you're in it, just stay in it until you get to the turn point, right?
Yeah, and don't get a thermal at the edge.
Well, let's see if my computer works today. I uploaded new drivers and I try to do this and that, but like if your computer just crashes without any like message or anything, it's hard to diagnose it, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I just get in. I don't know anything else.
But you could try to send the error log to the forum.
No, I think he's saying it's computer crashes, not Condor crashing.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it was crashing on a couple other games too.
Wait,
you know.
Okay, I was gonna say, yeah. Do you play anything else? Because if your computer's just randomly crashing, I mean, it could be. It shouldn't be overheating because modern computers, if they get too hot, they just throttle down and normally don't crash.
Did you change the hardware? More RAM stick or something?
Yeah, I got like about 32 sticks.
No, have you done a new RAM stick in?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
like
could be.
I'm water cooled. I've looked over my temperatures and stuff like that, and it
No. It could be bad, as in literally a bad memory stick that can cause random crashes.
Yeah, just clean. The conclusion was when you have done a job in the last few days and you have then crashes that you maybe could clean the contacts.
And also your power supply getting flaky can cause random intermittent crashes as well. How old is your power supply in your computer, Steven?
Hang on, I'm sorry. Give me 1 second, okay?
Nigert, your setup looks nice. Congrats.
Yeah, but I didn't find the feed thing in the moment.
I see it. New turn point feet. There's the second on the left, be on the thermal, right side from the thermal. You have arrival in the middle, which is red. Then you have altitude in meter, and left you have altitude in feet. Left and right.
Okay, I'm sorry. What were you guys asking me?
Okay, I was asking, do you know how old your power supply is? So a bad power supply can cause random crashes, especially under loads, like if you're playing games and stuff.
Yeah, I built this computer in 2016, and it's got like 1,000 watts of like power, so it's overpowered.
Well, that doesn't mean that being overpowered doesn't mean it's gone bad, but yeah,
I know.
It could also be like your graphics. I mean, there's so many things that can cause intermittent issues like that. But
see, that's what I'm saying. I'm doing all these things. I'm trying all these things, kind of stuff. You know, it's gonna be. I might figure it out. I might not.
I think on Dre's position, what you might do if you haven't already done this is, you might just take your computer apart and put it back together. Like, take the memory out, put them back in, maybe swap them around, and then take your graphics card out and put it back in.
It's not necessary to swap, but I had also in the servers a lot of faults from the RAM contacts, and it was enough to pull in, push and pull in, and do this only 3 times without cleaning materially. Just in and out, in and out, in and out, and then the contact was enough good that they worked then well. And I do this normally now also on my desktop. When I install a graphic card, I put this 3 times in and out, that the contact is clean by itself.
Yeah, that's kind of, if it crashes today, it's probably my next sort of thing. It's like, I have cans of air, I'll probably blow it out, all that kind of stuff, And as I'm doing that, I'll probably do what you guys say, take stuff out, in and out.
Is that the most difficult part when you have crashing from hardware stuff? When you have a server, you see it in the BIOS with the ECC correction thing, that you see something is wrong, but when you don't have ECC correction RAM, then you have a blue screen or a crashed piece.
Oh, if we were getting a new computer, if it's at all an option, I want to get error corrected memory or something, because at this point,
yeah,
it's like, why not?
Yeah, I got a lot of test software, and I've been I have like stress testing the software kind of stuff. So I was doing that the other day too.
Wait, did it crash during stress tests?
No.
Wait, were you doing CPU stress tests or graphics stress tests?
Doing both. Doing all kinds of things.
Yeah, well, that's weird.
It's a good test to do a stress test, if the driver's also stable or not.
Also, that could lean more towards a weird memory issue too, though, because the stress test is, depending what kind it is, they don't hit memory too hard.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a frustrating thing, Stephen. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I'll figure it out.
We'll just replace every part one at a time until you have a new computer.
Yeah.
And it turns out, then also like operating system issues, and drivers and stuff too. But generally, that's certain. Also, do you get a Windows blue screen of death, or does it just reset?
I spy on Lex.
Computer just frozen.
You're right behind me. Okay.
This could also be the SSD.
Oh wait.
What?
You say it's frozen. You mean literally just like if you're playing Condor, the screen is just stuck showing nothing changes?
Nothing changes. Like I take off my headset and then
I see you, Lex.
I can't do anything on the computer. It's just frozen.
Does sound stop, or does it sound keep on working?
Sound stops. Everything stops.
And you're from Belgium?
Frozen. I have to shut the computer off.
Do a test on the SSD, if the SSD has the performance or not.
Well, also, does this happen if you're not using VR?
No. Yeah, that's what I'm sort of thinking too. It might be something to VR. That's why I upgraded my my drivers.
So good
you
luck
might
to you.
Try playing.
Lex?
Well, if Condor crashes on you today, you might try flying next time without VR, and see if it doesn't crash. Maybe there's something weird, like you get like a bad USB or whatever kind of video connection, whatever kind of connection your headset uses. It could be something like that. I don't. Yeah. If it doesn't happen without VR.
I had terrible problems at the beginning of the SSDs.
Thank you, Lex.
I took two Samsung Echo SSDs and put them in a RAID 0 system disk, and this works perfectly a half year, and after a half year it slowed drastically down, slower than a hard disk. And then I switched to Samsung Pro and it's gone.
Yeah, it's just going to be something I'm going to have to figure out. But thanks for all the advice, It's just, if it's like I said, if it just crashes randomly, because like sometimes I'll play a game and I go all the way through it, all the way through, nothing kind of stuff, and then I can disconnect VR, do things on my computer, edit or like or do other. I have like edit soft. I have like photo editing kind of stuff. I have like video. DaVinci Resolve. I have other sort of things, programs I play around with kind of stuff, and I do it all day and nothing.
Yeah, I must be honest. I have done the same like Gert find out with the Quest with this mirrored window or then full screen and back, and then it's default gone. Also at my Quest 3, there must be interaction between windowed and full screen view of
yeah, I shut that off. I shut that off. I shut off mirror.
Now it works fine and stable at my VR2.
Yeah, I shut off the mirror thing too, kind of stuff, because that gives me more frame rate.
Yeah,
especially with Condor3.
They said they're switching the Vera to use those old the speed to fly chevron thing, arrow thing that they had that the Condor one, the old Condor one has.
Yeah, you look cool, Lex, but your tire is a little bit flat.
I wish they turn on the for the LX. They turn on the artificial horizon and get that going.
Artificial horizon not works at the moment.
That's what I mean. On the LX it doesn't work. I wish they'd turn that on. That'd be cool.
Yep.
I wish there were an easy way to see the departure altitude.
What did you say, Tim?
Yeah, I forgot to see the departure altitude.
15, Tim.
1.5.
Okay,
1.5.
thank you.
It's very hard to type in text while thermaling.
400
Yeah.
finished.
Oh, and you disconnect.
Yeah, 400 finish, got it.
Internet gone.
Yeah, I really wish they would just have a couple of volume controls or something you could change while flying.
EGT is also online.
F1 was asking the real F1 was asking how to change the volume.
I'll tell you yesterday, like no more swoop starts, no more V&E starts, no more your like low ground DNA flying to the finish line. But you made.
Go ahead, sorry.
The real F1 is back, huh?
Yeah, he was just asking how to get the old speed to fly working, and I misunderstood him at first and thought he was talking about the start speed. I was like, no, I know, yeah, they said they're changing the S10 to have the speed to fly chevron things.
That was a little bit confusing. I have no controls on the joystick.
Ah, okay.
Strange.
Yeah, I never had that. I thought it could not behind the tow plane. Yeah, and then I saw that when I moved the stick on the picture of the stick, there was nothing. So I put release and wanted to land, but it was not possible.
Click on the desktop to have all controls back, right? And you go in VR and then go back to the desktop mode and then click with the mouse on the desktop. Could it work? Yeah, that works not?
Now the joystick is working.
Yeah, but if you change focus to another program, then the joystick will stop working. So you have to change focus back to Condor.
That is that thing what I mean.
Yeah. So I sometimes go out of VR in order to click on something else. So then you need to click on the desktop again, like Gerd says, before going back into VR.
You did it, Andy, or not?
No, I did not know what the reason was. Now it's working, and I'm now on the back on the row.
Yes, as I and Richard said, when you click on a small program, Cortázar or something, and before going in Condor, click on the desktop to have all controls.
Yeah, good idea, Lex.
Okay, I don't have
And good luck
the
to you.
problem because I don't use Cortázar.
After start, we have to move to the start point, right? A little bit away.
Yeah, another thing is there are some buttons on the keyboard that will lose control. For example, the Windows key.
I don't know what the reason was.
Ja, aber ich meine, hast du mit der Maus nochmal einmal aufs Desktop geklickt?
Nee, ich habe nichts mehr gemacht.
Nee, das musst du machen, damit du deine Controls wieder kriegst.
Aber ich habe sie jetzt.
Nein, bevor du bist ja rausgegangen.
I'm right behind you, Richard, here, and I keep like going into your plane.
Ja, ich habe ja frisch gestartet.
Ich meine, das hättest du vielleicht gar nicht machen brauchen. Einfach in VR in den Desktop-Modus gehen und dann mit der Maus den Desktop anklicken. Dann müssten die Controls wieder laufen. Und wieder zurück in VR.
Ja, aber ich bin ja außen gelandet. Ja.
Yeah, Richard, right behind you, and I keep going into your plane, and then you come shut. Then all of a sudden you shoot forward. Keep worrying that I'm gonna like break your rudder or something.
If I remember right, the planes are supposed to not have collision while they're waiting to be launched.
Yeah,
and yeah,
they're
and while
supposed to be good.
And when you're on tow, you're safe, and while you're waiting to be launched, you're safe. But as soon as it's your turn to launch, but before you're on tow, it becomes vulnerable to being hit.
John, what are they putting the speed to fly thing on?
The LX variant will have they're going to switch it from the frankly useless airspeed thing with the little candy speed to fly block box to the up and down chevrons that say go faster or slower. Yeah, I mean the real LX has that. It's not. It's going to be just like the Arrow that was in the old one.
Right. Good.
That was a pretty nice thermal, Bruce.
Yeah.
I couldn't fly it worth a damn, but it was pretty nice.
Well, mine is long gone. I just climbed up. It went away, it seemed like, and I just kept climbing. I don't know what's happening. My cloud went away a long time ago, and I just kept going up.
Open runway.
Yeah, I'm glad they turned off that thermal variation thing. Even without that set on, it's still the activity.
It seems really buggy today, guys. Be aware.
Oh, you already didn't look to see what the bug was set to. I didn't notice I was collecting pretty fast.
Set to low in both weather zones.
Okay. It seems to have a lot more than I'm used to seeing.
I think that the rate you pick them up is altitude dependent too. So it could be that down low you always get bugs every certain rate, and then once you're up higher you pick them up slower. Because I once when I was climbing the first time, I noticed I had a lot of bugs, but since I continued to lift that thermal, I barely had anything. I don't understand why people have problems with the farm. Why people just want to ask them to turn it off. You turn the volume on it down to the next low. It's not that bad. I haven't had the farm really give me annoyances from thermals or anything. It's always just, it warns you if someone's coming into the thermal because they're headed straight at you. Probably a good thing to be aware of.
Sometimes it's too nervous when you're flying fast. It gives too early feedback than alert.
Well, generally that's too glad to hit towards each other, though.
Yeah.
Probably because in Condor 2 we never had that kind of stuff, so it's something new.
Yep. When you're slow flying, it's good, but when you're fast flying, it's gone too early.
Oh man, that is an annoying little. Those two penalty zones you start with, or the airspaces are annoying because they're basically.
We are already at 4,400 feet with 1,350 meters. So
yeah,
we could
basically,
overpass without problem.
No, there's not a big gap between them. That's what I'm saying. As far as height, it's fine for a powered plane, but for a glider, we don't have a lot of height to work with above or below between them. Also, I like how the
User in your channel.
the line, the start line moves with you to show you near a start point, and the little label that shows the start altitude also moves. It's no longer just fixed to the middle of the start sector, so you can see it a little bit easier if you're zoomed in.
2.2.
Start height is
15.
Thank you.
And speed 170.
Hi, Rick, on your left, low.
I got your mic.
Oh, I missed it. I'm hearing Spanish again.
Uwe is also here. Hi, Uwe. Not to speak.
I think not of them speak now.
Yeah, I remembered it today, John.
Alright, as long as it's quiet. I have it turned down low enough.
Hola, Señor John.
It's XRR, by the way. I'm almost 100% sure it's XRR who's doing it.
Okay.
2.3.
Because he's on our server now.
I found out why I don't hear it on that radio. It's because it's set to another speaker, which is non-existent.
That's probably one way to get rid of it, yeah. But that's actually not bad if you're using like a different headset or something like that. You can switch the other outputs.
Yeah.
I don't know. It'd be nice if they let you select Condor's own audio like that, though.
I just went into my setup, turned the radio off.
Look at tow planes. Look at tow planes. They're always trying to crash into you.
2.4.
I screwed up and I climbed down too low. Didn't want to be too high for the start and lost too much altitude.
2.5.
I wonder if we'll do an AAT test sometime, but
2.2.
if people have never flown one, that's going to be a confusing thing.
I don't think I've ever flown one.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, basically, it's just try to go as your highest average speed without finishing below the minimum time.
2.1.
At least I think the weather is a little bit more manageable than yesterday.
Yeah, no, it was entirely that activity variation. If you set that to none on that task yesterday, then suddenly there were thermals. The thermals were set to normal activity. They just weren't there because of the activity variation thing. If you set that to none, suddenly the thermals were back to where you would expect them to be.
Yeah, I saw you wrote on the forum. Hopefully they run.
Well, this one's set to no thermal variation.
Yeah.
Or no activity variation, yeah. I think especially if you're going to use weather zones where you have...
Is this the starting point here? I could not see on the map. I have a new setting. Start sector here, okay. Special that I could not see in the app.
Start height was 1.5.
Right.
Ich sehe es deutlich hier.
Ich sehe es nicht. Nichts.
2.2.
Na gut, ich habe die Farben geändert, ne, im LXM.
Nee, ich habe nicht mal eine Kontur. Ich habe gar nichts. Es ist null.
Why do we gain so much altitude before the start we don't need?
Yeah. Especially when it's hard to lose because, like, you can't go faster than 170. So it's kind of hard to lose it.
Good luck, Dennis.
Yep.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck, everyone.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good Lord, where'd all the penalty points come from?
You sliding in and out higher than the start zone.
Task started.
Na, good luck.
started.
Nur saufen.
Well, that first thermal was terrible. That's not good.
Not very good, Rich. 1.5 average. 1.7, 0.8.
Brand new cloud with nothing under it.
Ich weiß nicht, was los ist. Der ist nur mit 6, 7 Meter runtergegangen.
I forget. I can actually see how fast people are climbing in the PDA. Or not climbing, as the case may be.
User disconnected from your channel.
Okay, that cloud's gone.
One 1.4. Task started. Task started.
Can't believe I wasted all those turns in that other cloud, Rich.
I think you've got to take what you can get, mate.
9.
You're gonna have to be below 17 or go around up here.
One point 6.
That's gonna be one of those days. A 1.3 thermal, and I'm apparently thankful for it.
1.8.
There's this one here, one here.
One point 9.
Does anyone remember what the stick trim button was? Is it F12 or something?
Yeah, I think it is, John.
Does anybody remember what the bug wiper button was?
1.8.
Comma?
Comma.
Comma.
1.
I think the stick trim thing is hilarious simply because it has not changed at all from Condor 2 to Condor 3. So everyone forgot that they had to change it a long time ago.
1.7.
Yeah, I see you. Yeah, drum is very good.
That's it for me.
An average of 3?
Yeah, 3.2.
I don't understand these thermals. I've been averaging. I just caught a new thermal that's growing rapidly, and I've averaged 1.6 in it.
I see you above me, Richard, and you and like 4 other planes searching for the thermal.
Yep. Oh, not 1.5. Well.
Now that I got slightly higher, now this one suddenly started peaking over 4 now. It's like above a certain altitude, it suddenly massively got stronger.
Task started.
Yeah, I noticed that in the last few races actually.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, sure, I would expect it to be weak close to the ground, but I was like, I was just barely below halfway to the cloud base, and it was super weak, and then suddenly got stronger. Oh, it's still not very strong.
So where'd you land out at, Mike? Is Mike still with us?
In that big valley, about halfway down the first leg.
Is there any clouds there now, or it's just...
Yeah, I just couldn't get to them.
Yeah, because I started like about 1200. I just said screw it. I'm gonna just start it. 'Cause I don't want to go too late. I start too late because all the clouds will start going away.
Yeah, I started a little bit low myself. I started like a little low just because I didn't want to try again. I wanted to get going.
Yeah.
There's the longer you wait, the more that dead zone will basically be over the airport. And
1.7.
Hello, everybody, back again. When
Hi.
I released, I go down with over 8 meters, and I was not able to go back to the airfield. I don't know what happened.
That sounds like maybe like your landscape had an issue or something. So if it thinks you're using a modified landscape, it can get tons of sync like that. You might try a flight offline from the same airport and see if it still happens. You might need to reinstall 83 or something.
Something like that also happens if you've got the wrong key for the program. Then.
I have nothing changed, and I fly all day.
Okay.
Yeah, if you already basically can't get back into multiplayer, yeah, I'd load up on single player and see what still happens. And if it doesn't, then I don't know. But if it does it again, maybe the landscape's gotten corrupted or something.
Okay, we'll check.
Like OneDrive and Google Drives like that are notorious for causing problems in Condor like that.
Well, you guys have a great afternoon and evening. Good luck on the rest of your flight. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I might be.
Cheers, Mike.
I might be joining you for some of those squirrel kebabs, Mike, because like I'm really low here. 3 clouds I've flown under isn't getting me nothing.
The thermals are upwind. If you're down low, they're significantly upwind of the cloud.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, I didn't even look. Did anyone catch what the wind speeds were in the other weather zone?
I think it was it was something pretty low because I noticed the arrow was pretty small.
Okay, that's okay. It's not like super strong winds are going to suddenly hit and you're on fall and glide as soon as the wind hits. Oh, nope, not anymore.
I'm not sure if I am on the course. I'm struggling with this Alex.
Well, my total average is up to 1.9 in this thermal. If I just finish a task, I'll be happy at this point.
Show me other waypoints. All guys flying to another direction, not in this direction where I fly.
I'm more south.
Yeah, why?
Lots of cloud here.
So the way goes to my direction, right?
Right.
But the first turn point is the east of the start.
Yeah, my day's done. If I don't get something out of this next cloud, I'm gone. Because I'm like 659 feet or meters in a gully. Well, that's it for me.
Sorry, Stephen.
Wow. I wanted at least 5 clouds. I couldn't get anything. Okay, well, have a good day. At least my computer didn't crash because I wasn't in it long enough to let it crash.
Sorry, man.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
See you.
Is it a good one, Dennis?
2.5.
I made a test and everything is okay. No 8 meter sinking.
Yeah, maybe it was just unloaded up wrong, because that's what happens if... Oh, whoa. What glider were you flying? Okay, when I was doing it wouldn't be this task because you can't use it, but when I had the EB, if you put in 50 kilograms, or put enough water to get up to what it showed 50 kilograms, it actually let you put in slightly more, and then it would give you a huge amount of sink when you got off, as soon as you tried to fly. I don't think that should happen with any of these gliders, but maybe.
Yeah, no, I put only in 50.
Yeah, it's really weird because it could just be some random glitch or something.
Okay, I try the server at 1830.
2.
Oh, come on. Flew through this thermal, turned around, and then suddenly the thermal's gone.
.6. .6. .4. .5. .4. .4.
Fahrzeug.
Wunderbar. Cloud-Base ist immer schön.
Also wie ich schon gesagt habe, nach dem Ausklinker hatte ich über 8 Meter Sink und bin nicht mehr zurückgekommen zum Flugplatz.
Sehr komisch.
Bremsen draußen gehabt.
Ach ja, Andreas.
Ja, ich weiß es nicht.
Und irgendwie sowas macht man nicht.
Ich fliege auch komisch rum. Ich habe irgendwie andere Turnpoints als die anderen. Ich fliege ganz alleine. Keine Ahnung, was jetzt nicht stimmt.
Hast du auf OK
Ich bin
gedrückt
jetzt
denn?
beim Startplatz.
Gestartet?
Ich bin jetzt beim Startplatz. Das ist völlig an einem anderen Ort auf meiner Map. Mal schauen, ob ich jetzt erst starte. Keine Ahnung.
Hast du das
Siehst du
noch
mich?
nicht vorher einmal angeguckt?
Doch. Aber auf dem PDA zeigt es mir das so an. Keine Ahnung. Wir werden sehen.
Ich sehe nicht mehr.
Ja, ich bin auch weg von euch. Ich fliege jetzt nach diesem PDA.
Ja, das gleiche habe ich doch auch. Ja. Hast du denn den Task nicht gestartet?
Doch. Das zählt ja mit. Ich bin ja blau.
Also mein PDA zeigt den Pfeil nach oben, Nordausrichtung und fliegt jetzt direkt nach Osten.
Oh, for anyone wants to know the airspace before the turn point, it's 1,219 meters. 1,219.
I have another fault. I have another map with other turn points. I'm now at the starting point. I started with you guys. I don't saw the start point. And on my map, I'm now at the turn point. Start point. So weird, and nothing is here.
But then you've flown course 270, not 090, or?
I started the same like you started.
Yeah, but
and I saw also this with
our
the turn.
way is 090, not 270.
I don't know. I see here no turn point. On the map is a turn point.
Wait. What mode are you on? Are you on task
Like
mode
an
or-
offset. I'm way in the north from you. I have the same map.
No.
The coordinates are
Are-
close.
Are you you're using Alex now?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not like on waypoint or airport mode, not task mode?
Task mode. New turn point.
Maybe it didn't load the task up properly or something.
Yeah, good job, Garrett, getting the elevation over there. That's a good one.
Yeah.
You'll be in good shape. You're in great shape. We're out here in the blue, and it's not good.
I'm trying to start the airspace.
So of course, yes. Here's
airspace is down.
Everyone who flew dangerously to this thermal that had 3 more per second will do really well. Anyone who flew reasonably and took thermals to actually get up to altitude will lose. I'm really getting to the point where I think I'm just going to stop flying these online things.
Is there today no 8030 server?
I don't know if they actually got that going yet for Condor 3. That maybe is being saved for Condor 2. I don't know. Yeah, they have definitely changed something with the thermals, because even with the thermal variation not set to high, they still seem to have a huge variation in strength. It's like those variation settings aren't actually changing anything, they're just always on.
I'm now at the location Arben. And here's the start point. I don't get a starting sign, and I could not go to the other turn point. So weird. I don't get this.
Yeah, I think it's not the LX. That's the same as I use.
Andreas, come to the 8030 server, so I'm not alone then.
No, this sucks. I quit you. Makes no sense.
There is a new server at 8030. The same task, you can check
When
again.
I could not use this Alex and I don't see the course or the right course, that makes no sense. Sorry?
If you press 5 on the numpad, you can choose start, and it will give you the course and the line.
2.6. Two point six. Two point nine.
Looking good, Gear.
2.9.
Oh no!
Oh man.
I think that's the fifth man I heard in Condor3 have a blue screen. Interesting.
F1 apparently does not actually look at the forums or read anything. Then I was asking how to turn off. Why am I hearing voice chat?
2.2.
Yeah, Rob,
Right on.
sorry. Bye-bye.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
Gerd, sorry. Have a nice evening.
Nice, Rob.
Ah, good.
Eric,
Where are you located now? 10.1.
yeah.
Just passed.
The semicolon key works really useful, actually. So when everyone else is in front of you, you can turn it off. You don't have to see the fact that you're behind everyone.
No, not yet, Stephen.
Andreas am Server sind nur 11 Minuten Join Time.
Ja, ich versuche da noch. Weißt du, wenn das LX nicht funktioniert, dann muss ich nicht mehr joinen. Dann höre ich auf für heute. Ich habe jetzt manuell den Turnpoint gesetzt. Mal sehen, ob ich den erreiche. Sonst habe ich es dann langsam gesehen mit dem LX8.
How's that one, Rich?
I reckon it's going to work out about 2.5.
Okay.
I think the first person just now turned on their server.
Our first one's about 2 kilometers away.
So you're Rich behind.
Approaching airspace. .2. .7.
I'm only 800 meters from final glide degree 0, so that's not too bad.
User disconnected from your channel.
1.8. .9.
It'd be interesting to see how many bugs I collect because the bug wiper's not working and the wings are looking quite splattered.
Oh, did you break him, Under?
No, it's I was just reconfiguring buttons and things and that one got lost. Or written over by something else.
Wait, so what you're saying is you actually broke the lever off your bug wipers. Go reach for the switch and the lever is just not there. What the? I've had that happen in real life. I've had those little metal toggle switches. The actual switch break and the thing just fall out. I'm like, what the?
Oh, thank you, Icarus. I'll relay that message.
Yeah, the last finished and Rich now.
What does FL on Vario FL mean?
2.2.
Expression.
FL, what?
I've got one on the LX, it says Vario FL.
It's
I don't know what the FL
Fart limit.
Say again?
Fart limit. No more farts.
Yeah.
So Andy, I have a message to you from Icarus about the think bug.
Okay.
And he writes you need to reinstall the scenery.
2.1.
But I now started on the 8030 server, and it works wonderful.
Approaching airspace.
Yeah, that's strange because yeah, normally that's because it thinks that's the anti-cheat thing happening. So it thinks either you modify your landscape or you're something got modified in your player. Like I said, the EB does it. If you put in 50, it has there's 2 amounts of water you can put in. That'll give it 50. If you use the higher amount of water, it'll think you're using too much water and you'll immediately get tons of stink.
Because I started again, I think maybe it was possible that I put in full water at the discus, and it's more than 50, so that would be the reason, yes.
Well, I mean, it normally shouldn't let you, but yeah, actually, I'll try that offline. It happens offline too. Yeah, if there's 2 amounts of water, they'll give you 50 wing loading, and they both are green. The higher one is not a safe one. Actually, you know what? F1 just said something very reasonable that people will be doing. If you're going to be talking in voice, don't use the standard frequency. That's really the solution to that. If you're going to be using the voice, don't just continue to chatter on the general radio frequency. Because whoever it is on their server is just chatting away.
Strange. I'm on the same map, the same server, and have another route. Also another turn point. So strange. Not the name of the turn point.
Yeah, that's...
I will fly now to the turn point and see what happens.
Yeah, it sounds like it's not loading up your task properly or something.
Yeah, but why I have a task in with other turn points? On the same map.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's something that's not working right. It's giving you different turn points.
But so close. Another task. Maybe the task from tomorrow. Don't know. Range. I will fly and see what happens. I went to autopilot and go to the menu and check if there's some parameters to check, to switch in the LX, but nothing's there.
And you can't press 5 and choose to start the task?
Yeah, I started. Now it's turn point 1. Holder la Fossil. Das ist der falsche turn point.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to search the task, if there is another task that I could load. Now don't get angry, fly and see.
time at turn point 1 yet, and it's getting close to time for that. But it's not going to be too much longer before that weather hits these finish areas, so definitely probably a good... Make sure you've got plenty of final glide, because you won't be getting any... you won't be finding any lift on the last leg, especially on the last half of it.
What? There we go. First turn point. Rest.
What?
Kind of liking flying without labels on. It gives the flarm and the gliders on the PDA a little bit more actual functionality.
That's good.
Which turn point is that?
Two.
DGT's got 50 points of penalty.
I've been trying to avoid getting penalties.
The airspace was not... Well, I mean, I've been trying to get. I got high and can't try to stay high, but I flew clean over that road.
Yeah, it was that first ATZ. I noticed a few people went straight through it, got 10 points.
Yeah.
Try and fly it realistically.
Watch my distance, 70 kilometers. Strange. Something is wrong.
Yeah, I can send you on my profile again after this.
Richard. Totally weird. I'm in front of the turn point 1.
Okay.
That's good.
I think it would be good if you could get some kind of printout of why you got these penalty points.
Oh yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah, on the P-Day it's alright. I'm flying the course and now I pass the turn point 1. And we'll see if the P-Day go to turn point 2, but I'm alone. And when I see in the map, I'm on the 34th place with 18 kilometer distance, just flying. So weird.
But the PDA or the LX navigation is completely independent of Condor's navigation and scoring. So
yeah, you took the turn point and go now to the second turn point.
Yeah, that means
so
that
I'm flying an own task. I don't get this.
Yeah, Mr. Duran is also on 10 points. I don't know.
There's also no information that I passed the turn point 1, right? I'm now on the way on turn point 2.
It's not going to tell you that. You just got to follow your...
No, in the left lower corner, where normally someone passed the turn point, you have a yellow message.
Next, turn
Pops up, Gert has passed, or the team has turned Parmelan. Congrats, team.
Thank you. Yeah, congrats, Kim. John, is MPT on your server?
No. Oh yeah. Weather should be at the turn point by now.
It's not.
I mean the finish. I mean at the finish.
Yeah, around 2:30 is when the thing started getting there.
Yeah, it looks clear at this point. I can see almost the way to the finish almost.
It's not a storm. It's not overdeveloped. It's just no lift.
Oh, no lift.
Yeah, it's under. There's no thermals. They're all blue thermals and they're very weak and everything.
They're weak, low variation, or no variation.
Last minute.
Thank you.
That's Dennis.
That's
good.
That's good.
That's Bruce.
That's Bruce.
User disconnected from your channel.
no, not really, Stephen. I have some bad thermals. Some people are way faster.
Did I hear Frank on the line? UTC?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
That was Robin who was on. Frank. I think Rob was who had the blue screen earlier.
And the late starters like I will run into a blue area. I'm moving weather zone at the final leg.
Oh, it would help if I actually hit the turn point. I was about to just skip turn point too. I was looking at the valleys on the next leg and just ignoring the turn point.
I start staring at my maps, and next thing I know, I'm about to fly into a mountain sometimes.
Basically, I was doing the reverse. I was staring at the that ridge. I was going, okay, I'm going to go on this ridge, and is there going to be a lift there? And I probably should turn the turn point first.
Brutal sink here in this ridge after the turn point.
Second turn point?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried about that too. I was looking at that. Well, good news is there shouldn't be much sink in that other weather zone with no thermals.
Just you're on the lee side of everything and leave free. The NOI is just going to take the 10-point penalty rather than going around.
Well, it's lower than the last one, right?
Yeah, but I'm at a 3 MC with 265, and I'm not going to clear it.
No, I had not enough here.
Oh no!
Oh, no good.
Oh no.
Yeah, the famous close things.
Yeah,
here.
bye,
Yeah,
Jack.
good.
Have a
Sorry,
nice
mate.
evening.
Thank you.
Ooh, head sink.
Yes, Bruce?
That's
User disconnected from your channel.
Ooh. Spending so much time looking up for the glider that's next to me, I stalled.
Did you go around, Rich, or did you go through it?
I've gone through it. It's a long way round, and there was no convenient thermals nearby, so I'll take the 10 points. Managed to stay clean up till now.
Did the first switch before turn point 1 works?
Not really. I mean, I took the first one while I could, regardless of how weak it was, and climbed up because it didn't look like it was working great, but some people managed to get further along and catch like a 3 meter per second or something, and I was stuck in a 1.5. And there goes F1, crashing into the mountain.
Is he on server 2?
Yeah, I don't... He didn't actually seem like he was, I don't know what happened. It didn't seem like he was flying, suicidal here. I wonder if he lost, if he wasn't paying attention and accidentally hit something. I am going south of the... I'm going south of the leg to see if I can get some lift on those ridges and put thermals to get above the penalty zone. Or the airspace, I mean. Oh, a bunch of people are too. Okay, turn the plane on.
Dennis?
Yep.
Well done, Mr. Simmons.
Wow, nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
What was your speed?
Unfortunately,
1.6.
NOI will take the first place when more planes arrive.
Yep. And Richard will take me. Richard will take me.
Not this Richard.
Yeah, I went straight at it, Rich, just like you're doing, and then I thought I could lift over the edge, and I couldn't. I needed to do a 180. Congrats, Rich.
Thank you.
You're okay.
Yeah. I had quite a bit of speed on them in the finish circle.
Yeah.
And the first penalty zone was up to 1,200 meters, is it correct?
Yeah, it was. I don't remember.
1,700, as I remember.
No,
I don't heard you, Bruce.
Had to be above 1,700 on that first one.
No. 1,219 meters is the top of the low airspace. So you need to be above 1,219.
I have to be over it, huh?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
There's another airspace that's you have to be under, but that's probably not going to be a problem.
I think the last airspace before finish, I will take the 10 points, I think.
Turn point.
Yeah, most of the time.
Yeah, it is, unfortunately.
That second airspace at the top is 1,067 meters for the one there to finish. I'm going behind them. Get over and get on the ridge.
I could have gone round it, but I looked at it, I thought, this is a massive detour. I think I take 10 points.
Yeah, XG Store is saying it's like a 14%. Oh, it has a little task deviation thing that shows you how much percentage it'll be to deviate, and it looks like it's about like 10%, 11 and 12 or something. It's between 6 and 15%.
Yeah, I just looked at the map and I thought, yeah, I've got the height to go round, but like I say, it's a big detour to go round for the sake of 10 points.
Oh, first person finish. Discus 2, 127 with no penalty points.
They barely survived the finish and are able to get around to the airport.
That's Bruce. Yeah, if you come in with a lot of speed, you can zoom up over it, but you need speed.
It was close. I turned and decided to bail. I barely, even that was a little tight. Well, the no lift has definitely got to be here by now.
Oh yeah, it's on my server. It's totally blue now on here.
I had no complaints about this task. I thought it was fine for me.
Yeah, the task is fine. It's just, I don't understand the thermals just seem set like they have such a variation now in strength, even when it's not set to be high variation.
If you turn the thermal helpers on and go look at this one, there's a tremendous amount of lift if it is involving sun on the face. And if it's not, then it's tremendously not.
Yeah,
and it's so subtle that it's very difficult to tell which is going to be which.
Yeah, I actually thought that's what my impression was, by the way, was that the thermals that are ridge thermals like that are really strong, and then the plane thermals or normal thermals are much weaker, which is a bit odd.
Yeah, and some of what we would consider, there's some of them that aren't really ridge thermals. It's just the face of the surface is 15 degrees to the sun, and it's just generating it. It would never generate ridge lift, but it generates a much more, much stronger thermal. And we had said that the sun was going to have a big effect on the thermal strength when it could get on a surface.
If it's supposed to do that, then that's fine.
Yep.
That's the kind of stuff that really should be documented, so the test says, okay, so I understand how this works.
Yeah, or you just need to pop on and take a look with thermal helpers just to see what it looks like on multiple different settings.
XRR had to use height recovery. He's got 110 penalty points. Ow.
Wow, that was tough. I had to go around the pole, and I had to miss that pavilion while I'm on the roll. Those things are terrible at steering. That was the luckiest landing.
Approaching airspace.
Yeah, the car's going to get me.
Hey, 108.5 in the LS8.
Top speed here at this moment is 134.
Oof, wow. And which player?
LS8.
0 points. See that? That's what helped him. Boy, those 10 points are really something. He would have been fourth place. But he went around. He had to pay the price on the speed, but
He's still got 10 penalty points, though.
Approaching airspace.
I think, I know. He must have taken a climb somewhere after around 10.3 to fly over the penalty zone.
Yeah, I took climbs too to make sure I was behind to fly over a decent speed.
No, I just took the penalties for that last zone.
I know on Week's task, it was, that's it. If you fly into a penalty zone, it was land out, it said.
I definitely get the bugs. You get much more bugs if you're close to the ground. That's fine. Actually, that's actually good. So we're literally in the bugs when you're down low.
You know, I thought I was flying a Neo. I flew an ASW-28. What the?
Airspace.
Well, that was like cutting my throat. Nice going, Bruce.
It's not that bad.
I thought you'd out climbing the thermals with that, Bruce, because it does climb well.
No, I was going to say today, 2 thermals.
Well, this task was so slow until the end. I don't think the difference in the polar really made that much of a difference.
I hope not. I don't know how I missed that. Isn't that the first one at the top of the list when you come in if you don't do anything? Probably.
I think the default it's where we're playing the tasks that our hand just had when they did it. I think you load the task. I think.
I can't believe I did that.
It's not that bad of a glider. Well, there's someone who cut it close. Completed task, test and flutter. Literally at the same time.
Well, Well, they had a lot of extra altitude. They had a ton of altitude. Didn't you finish? Oh, look at PKI. Showing off now. Well, at least I landed good, man. I was proud of my landing.
The wheel brake doesn't seem to be so effective now in Condor3, does it?
But we said that the has better friction modeling on the wheels. So like if you ground it, you'll notice it'll actually slide sideways.
Oh, I've just got wiped out.
See, I think if you lock up, I think what it is if you lock up the main brake instead of just having so much traction your glider noses over, it just skids on the ground. Okay, here's the thing. Look at the windsock. Anyone who's landed, look at the windsock at your airport. On mine, there are two separate windsocks overlapping, floating in different directions.
I can't look. The guy got me.
You can go to the external view. Yeah. If we move the external camera around at the windsock and see what it's doing for you too on your server. I think this was in Condor 2 as well.
It seems to be doing okay.
But if you look at there's two overlapping windsocks.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
It's all detail.
That's Tim.
Thank you.
That's Tim.
Oh, I'm on 85 kilometers per hour. Wow.
Tim with no penalty points. Wow.
Yeah, but very slow.
Yeah, you're by speed, dude. With no penalty points. Very nice.
What's the best speed in your server?
Speed, well, some people have penalty points, though.
134.7. Yeah, they don't matter, the penalty points, when you've got speed advantage.
Okay, I'm at the moment at 88 kilometers per hour.
Thank you, Lex, and congrats, a very nice result.
Well, on like our server, there's a whole bunch of people who are averaging around 100 or slightly over. Yeah, at finish, they're just a little bit over 100.
Park's nicely too.
KMI 117.8, no penalty points.
Richard, you took the ASW 28.
Yeah.
Is it a mistake?
Yeah, I think so.
It's interesting because LEX says that he collided with me when I was landing. Looking at him, he's quite a way behind me. It's alongside Bruce.
He hit you when he flew over us, right? He flew over us and wiped you out. You said that I'm wiped out, remember?
Oh, right.
He came over us and nailed us.
Yeah, there's plenty of people who finish without penalty points here. There are some one person had 10 points. Basically, yeah, SCR had 50 penalty points. There's another LS 816.6, no penalty points.
I see what you mean about the windsocks, John.
Yeah. I think this was in Condor 2 as well. We generally didn't notice it.
Well, it's a pair of socks.
Yeah. There you go. Luckily, that bug really doesn't matter worth a dang.
Nope.
Oh no. Oh, there he goes. So someone was coming in very low and slow. I don't even know if they're gonna make it. No, they're not gonna make it over the ridge. They finished and then crashed into trees on that last hill.
Yeah, Dennis did something similar. Finished,
Yeah,
didn't
that's
have
what I
much to
did.
get over.
Well, I thought I did, or had I, NOI didn't have enough, and he just immediately did a 180 and then went around, and that's what I should have done.
That's what I did. I could barely do that. It was tough. And I had to look out for Uwe. He was incoming. Luckily, he had some extra altitude. I'm turning and I see him coming in, and it's like, oh God, I don't want to be in his way. I'm better off crashing.
Well, right now I'm at 7th place. There's two people who, if they are high enough, they should come in higher than me. But they're also far enough out that they could technically run to the. Oh, well, no. I can just see someone now 30 kilometers out. If they don't get the penalty points, they should be finished above me, but that's fine. Okay. Other than that first leg, this was fine. That first leg was a bit nasty, actually.
Well, I tried to stay above the penalty zones.
See y'all next time.
See you, Dennis.
See you, Dennis. Have a good day.
Hey, Dennis.
Yeah, see ya.
Yeah, it's like every thermal I caught in that first leg was just terrible. Like 1.5, barely, maybe 2 if I was lucky, and then further along, I ran to one that was like 3.5. Wait, it averaged I think about 3 with peaks stronger, and I'm like, oh, that would have been nice earlier, but oh well. I wouldn't have got to it if I didn't take the weak thermal, so whatever. And it even looked like a thermal that was on a ridge, I guess. I can't even blame the airspaces though. They're not. Other than I wish I would put the penalty points a little bit higher.
Yeah, if the penalty points were higher for airspace infringement, it'd be more of a deterrent. I managed to avoid the first 2, but I decided to take the 10 points for the third one.
I was glad to finish one after like 2 or 3 days in a row of not finishing one.
I've been very happy with the task, and Condor3's been just wonderful. Had one land out in Marburg. Don't know what happened there. Well, you're the last guy, Richard.
Yeah, I started last as well.
Okay, Richard. I wish you good luck. I'll say bye for now and see you on Saturday. Going home to my mother for a few days. So see you guys.
That's nice.
Cheers. See you, Tim. Have a good time visiting your mum, and we'll see you when you get back.
See ya. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Tim.
Bye, Andy.
Have your final when you get to turn point 3, Richard.
Disconnected.
Yeah, bye, Stephen.